Hi, I'm Andrew Machado, and this is my final speaking for Sebas. In this video, I'm going to share a story about the most incredible and the most unforgettable trip that I ever taken. That was my graduation trip to Margarita Island with my prom and my friends. To be honest, from the very beginning, planning the trip was completely a mess because everyone wanted to do different things. So choosing the date and the hotel was overwhelming because we had so many options. And actually, it was hard to choose a plan where all of us could fit in. But well, once we figured it out, the drama moved to the airport. Flying out of Maracaibo was total chaos because the airport was completely cramped and a way busier than a regular day because there were so many other groups of graduates there and all trying to get in for their flights at the same time. It was a mess. And our flight actually had a small delay, so it wasn't the most punctual service. But once we were on the plane, the excitement was bigger than the stress, so nobody really cared about that. Plus, it was a direct flight, so it was the easiest way to travel because we don't have to worry about any annoying transfer or something problem like that. And when we landed, everything was perfect. We have a private bus to move around, and which was way safer than taking random taxis or something like that. So yeah. But I think the hardest part of the trip for me was one day we went to shopping at the malls because managing my own money for the first time without my parents for me was really tough. And I really have to keep in mind my budget because the malls there were crazier than the ones in Maracaibo with the cool stores availability. So yeah, but honestly, that was the only complicated thing because everything else at the trip was perfect. For example, our hotel was the perfect match for us because it was all inclusive and it was the most relaxing place ever. So we spent a lot of time or day just eating, drinking, and chilling by the pool. And yeah, like Margarita had the some of the most beautiful and cleanest beaches that I've ever seen. So I think it was an incredible trip and I enjoy every single minute. Thank you.